Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time is a model, a reality TV star, and a soon-to-be author. She has a new book called Behind Reality Television that will be coming out on May the 31st. You know her from Real Chance of Love and I Love Money. I am joined with Kip Force right now. Good evening, Kip.
Evening, evening.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, good. Definitely blessed. It was a good day.
As I pointed out, you are one of my favorite reality TV stars in VH1, and
Um,
I'm very happy to have you on the show this evening.
well, thank you. I'm honored to be on. You're my first show that I've actually been on speaking about this. So, we chose you to go first with. So definitely one of my favorite shows.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, as I point out, you got a new book coming out. It's called Behind Reality Television. It's coming out on May 31st. Talk about how the book came about.
Okay. The book came about basically because of my fans. Every single time I get on Facebook, every time I get on Twitter, any social network site, the first question people ask me is obviously, was it real or fake? And then it was, were you there for love? And then, I love to reach out to my fans and actually speak to them, but it gets overwhelming. And so I started noticing they were the same questions over and over. And when I would get into detail with some of them, I realized that it was a topic that a lot of people wanted to know about. So instead of just repeating myself over and over, because sometimes fans will come up to me like in a club and they'll scream like, "What are you there for love?" And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to do this with you in the club right now. So I can just say, hey, I broke it down step by step, play by play, and you can just go pick up my book and find out.
To this day, do people still call you Blonde Baller or they just call you by Kip?
All the time, people call me, I'll be in the streets and people will scream like, "Hey, BB, can I get a picture?" When I'm in the club, it's always Blonde Baller. It's never by my real name, and a lot of people wondered why I switched my Twitter name from Blonde Baller to Kip Force, and I just, tell them, Blonde Baller is something I did. It was a character, and it was good after the show, but, now I'm reaching out in different aspects of my life, so my name's Kip Force, so that's what I go by now, but a lot of people still do. I mean, that's what I'm always going to be known as because that's where I started.
So in this book, is this going to be based on your experiences on Real Chance of Love and I Love Money?
Yes, let me clarify. So in the book, I basically take you through what you would experience as a reality star on both shows. So I want to show you how it is to be on the first show and then how you get treated and what it's like. And then the second show, a lot of people think that it wasn't, but it was actually filmed in Manzanilla, Mexico. So it was completely different than being filmed in the United States. A lot of things people would not know that would actually shock them about filming in Mexico. One of the things I can say is, they have a very harsh, no violence 2-foot rule, which a lot of people know about in reality TV. And the producers tell you in the United States, if you hit someone, they really will subpoena the tapes and take you to court and you'll get a battery charge, which is, I'm not going to say it's no big deal. It's a big deal. But in Mexico, they tell you, like, hey, if you fight her, you will go to a Mexican jail and we're not getting you out because here we have no pull. So really think about if you're trying to fight in Mexico because we will, call the police and you will be taken away. So I tell people what you don't notice is when you're filming things out of country, there's really not a lot of fighting that takes place because the producers instill that fear into you. And so I wanted to give them aspects of how you would film in America and then the difference of filming in Mexico.
What can people expect other than your experiences on the two shows? Are you going to talk about other things, your life, and anything else that nature?
Yes, I talk about, the book is not just reality television. The title was really, really long, so I couldn't add things. but it's also about the industry. I tell people basically the first couple chapters are about Real Chance of Blood, dates, eliminations, where cameras are, what a day in the life of the show is. Day in the life off the set, because a lot of people don't know that you actually have days off set when you're filming. And then I take you through what your life is like in between the two calls and how you change as far as fans and your social networking sites and how your life starts to change, bookings, whatnot. And then I take you through, getting managers and whatnot into I Love Money. And then I talk about progress from there as far as you meet all these people in bookings. I talk about how you get into the industry, why people date people in the industry. I talk about modeling, how models can get into the industry without giving up everything in their pocket. I tell you about how you can model for less. So a lot of girls hit me up like, hey, how did you get on reality television? Or how did you become a model? And it's not that I had this great agent that put out all this money for me. Like, I did it by myself, and I didn't have to come out of pocket for it. And I also tell people how to get into acting. I tell them how, to ace a reality show interview, what they're looking for. I tell you, how to act, where to go, what managers are good to act, and then how to do it without spending all this money, because a lot of these people out here really try to get you. And I don't want people to have to go through that. So it's definitely a how-to guide of the industry, who's real, who's fake, things to watch out for as far as girls and guys, who you're dating, when you're dating, things to look for, media people looking for you, just different things that a lot of people wouldn't know actually happen. So I definitely do life after, and a lot of people think you get off reality television and bam, you just have all this money and you don't have to struggle, or, oh, she's on TV, so she definitely has this. Like, don't assume. I definitely take you play-by-play how friends change and family changes and things like that. It is definitely not a biography. It's an account of how people come up in this world and how things change.
For those who are just joining us, I am joined with reality TV star, model, and author Kip Force here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. This is Kenny C, your host, speaking. Reality TV 101 with Kip Force. Give you all the info.
That would have been a really good title. Reality TV 101. I like that.
Well, maybe that could be your follow-up book then.
Maybe, definitely. Reality and Industry 101. That'd be awesome.
Are you going to be doing like a book tour, going to go around cities and promoting the book?
Yeah, I actually just spoke to my marketing today, and they're setting something up with me, definitely going around signing different cities. Definitely have a lot of stuff going on, outside the book as well, shooting a show that hopefully is getting picked up soon by Bravo and, clothing line and whatnot. So definitely traveling, doing a lot of stuff right now, and the book tour will definitely be on. I'm trying to, get on to shows as far as like Ellen and Conan and stuff like that is in the works, so that a lot of people, will know that I'm out there touring and stuff like that.
Oh, congratulations on the show on Bravo. So is this show's basically going to be focused on you?
No, not at all. It's actually with another reality star. It's a guy. I really can't go into too much detail, but it's definitely it's going to be something on Bravo or a major network that we already shot. It's just about who's going to pick it up, and we're trying to basically get that in the works. But it's definitely not about reality TV. It's something more for the fans to see your life after and show you how things aren't always as they seem in this industry.
All right. Well, at least we know that it's going to be on Bravo. It's a start. It's a start. I tried, people. I tried. So
yeah. No, it'll be good.
So my next question for you is, as far as this book, is it going to be available in stores and online?
It'll be available in stores. They gave me a distribution list as far as, Barnes and Nobles and all the major bookstores. There's a list of 10 chains around the country that it'll be in, smaller bookstores that are like around the corner. It's available on Amazon.com, obviously my publisher's website, and then it'll be on my website, which they're working on right now. And It'll also be available on Kindle and Google Books, so you can download it onto your iPad or whatever you read from. So it'll be available everywhere, making sure everybody can get a hold of it.
And the name of the book is called Behind Reality Television. Everybody be on the lookout for it. It's coming out on May the 31st. So I guess you can pre-order it right now on Amazon and some other bookstores. But Kip Force will keep you posted for more info on her Twitter at Kip Force. Follow her on Twitter. She talks to everybody. You know, she does. I read the tweets and she talks to everybody. So, and the fans and everybody. So follow her on Twitter at Kip Force. Now, anytime when someone releases a tell-all book, there's always controversy stirring around, talking about people and shows and experiences and stuff. This being your first book and all, is there any sort of concern that you have of how people are going to take it, like cast members and other shows and such? Any concern of what the reception is going to be?
Well, if you know me, which you've seen my show, I was the center of controversy. Like, all the girls did not like me on that show, and I don't really care. And that's the thing, is that I love controversy. Like, I love it. I breed it. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm one of those people that I'll say whatever. My key to my world is, everybody says, you don't have to think about what Kip, BB, whatever she's thinking, because she will tell you. So if you slept with someone on the show, that's your bad that you let that out there. So, yeah, I'm going to expose you. If you, got the biggest tattoo in reality history and you look like an idiot because of the fact that you still have that tattooed on your body, yeah, I'm going to tell people that the tattoos were real on the show. Like, that was not fake. They did not get, little Sharpie tattoos. Like, you really have that on your body. Like, if some girl was, making out with another girl, or some girl, I caught her after, let's say, in a Vegas bathroom crying, doing cocaine, like that's going to be in there. Like, if I feel like you need to be exposed, if I feel that I'm trying to describe reality stars who, after the show, progress and make their life better, and then there's reality stars who basically, are in porn, stay stripping, don't try to do anything positive with their life, and there's two extremes to reality stars. So you have those. I can name probably 10 off the top of my head that actually did something, branded themselves, have a name for themselves, do positive things, charity, like try to make and turn around, the reality name, which is awesome. And I can name girls off the top of my head who do that, and I mess with them, like, as far as friends. But then you have those girls who, I hate it when people walk around and they say, aren't you on that show, that reality show? And then all of a sudden, whoever, rappers, actors, athletes, whoever, think, oh, well, she's easy because she's a reality star, so I've already slept with so why wouldn't I be able to with her? Like, no, I call people out. I'm going to put you in your place. So if cast members have a problem with the true things that I said, then they can go ahead and get a publisher and write a book and down me, because I don't see any of these other reality girls doing that. None of them have written a book. None of them, I don't feel, have enough ammo or, things to talk about, which I was sitting back and observing the whole time. So that's what they didn't realize. So I'm glad it's going to breed controversy. And there's things in there that I think I shouldn't have said. And there's things in there that my PR and marketing people said I shouldn't have said. And you know what? It's just like, you can pick it up. I'm sure they'll be purchasing my book just to be nosy. So, I mean, it's just book sales to me. They can come at me however they want. I breed it. I hope they come at me like that, because really I don't care. Like, they got to me the first show and had me out there on Twitter looking a fool, but now if they want to put some money in my pocket by buying my book, like, I'll go gladly sign it for them,
All right. All I can say is, if you want to know what Kip feels and how she really feels about castmates and shows and everything else particular, you got to go get the book. May 31st. The name of the book is called Behind Reality Television. May 31st. It's coming. Be on the lookout for it. And again, thank you so much, Kip, for being on tonight. Before I let you go,
no problem.
Before I let you go, I ask all guests to do this. It's like a station ID. It's like a voice drop. All you have to do is say your name, and right after you say your name, you say you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
All right.
And you go right ahead.
Ready? All right. It's Kip Force, a.k.a. Blonde Baller, and you're chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for your time. And
No problem.
I've been a fan of yours since Real Chance of Love, and it's great to see how much you have grown, have you evolved. You're doing a lot of things, and congratulations on the book.